Deep. Oh, you're stuck.
When you're done, we just practice.
Oh, okay, I'm literally done. This is the last one. So I don't want to go over time. Deep PBR. Deep physical-based rendering. 2 of the 4 sponsors of this event, I'm really sorry. I really am. Basically, we're able to take a photograph and we're able to extrapolate contextually aware normal maps, contextually aware displacement. We're able to do remove of lighting, fully remove of lighting in direct sunlight and or overcast days. We haven't trained on interior data sets yet, but we suspect we'll be able to do that just fine. And so this is a single photograph. Not photogrammetry at all, guys. A single photograph where we've literally extrapolated the fundamentals of its basic premise. So think of it like this. If you want to make textures for a game now, a single individual can run around, take a bunch of photos, and have a full physical-based rendering pipeline, contextually aware. It knows what leaves are green and shiny. It knows different kinds of leaves. It knows what rocks, like, is it a rock, so does it stick out? So it creates a displacement map where the rock is actually sticking out. It creates normal maps that are actually based on all the rocks that it's seen in the past. So we gave it this is actually early days for us. We gave it a few 100,000 images of each different kind of variable. Let it be roughness, let it be displacement, let it be normals, let it be diffuse. The diffuse alone has only been trained on maybe 20,000 images, and we've got another million to come. And the fact that it seems to, we know the ground truths because we train the data. And so what we do is when we train the data, we remove a few of those photos for validation data, and we look at how it's done in validation data compared to the original, and it is damn close, 99% or so. It is able to extrapolate normal maps that I can look at the thing and I'm like, how the hell is it doing that? It seems to have a contextually more high level of understanding than what a human can have. And so the traditional ways that people have been doing things right now, where we use high-pass filters or BTM or B2M, substance design, all this other kind of stuff, Photoshop, this does it automatically. And so where you have a studio where you have 100 people being, and this is this is why I want everyone to run around the world taking photographs, because basically those people are going to lose jobs very soon. Which I'm sorry, but I got to replace the job somehow. So how would you like to be traveling the world taking photos and getting paid for it rather than actually being stuck in a fucking studio painting out shadow? Come on. The world travel sounds good, just don't get as jet lagged as I am. So yeah, we're really excited with DPVR. We only put this together 2 months ago. Like literally, NVIDIA gave us a few V100s and a P600, P6000. And I've been hypothesizing the work for about a year. And we got something up and running in a few weeks before I flew over to the United States. And so we're actually very interested in, we want to kind of drip feed this to an extent. We don't actually want to release it generally to the public straight off the bat because we do want the time to be eased a little bit in regards to disruptive nature that it might have on the industry as a whole. I mean, look at those bricks, guys. The fuse looks weird. It does, eh? So, we want to do multiple verses where we might provide exclusivity to certain individuals in certain industries. That be one part of a film industry, one game company, one architecture company, one, you see what I'm saying? And we actually use those means to essentially get a check that helps us run around the world and acquisition more data, more training. Because at the end of the day, I've got to pay my guys. And we've put every last cent that we've made in realityvirtual.co into this new code, which is DPVR. So, what is the blue sky? You look into deep learning and you look at how fast and how quick and how good it is getting at extrapolating reality. Like DPVR we threw together this in a few months. You add that to a whole bunch of other nodes where you know pose estimation, which is how someone actually holds. I think I didn't do that. Bloody hell, sorry guys. Right at the end, I do promise. Here we go. The ballerina. So when we see that, we can imagine that a crowd is watching her. We can imagine what she looks from behind. We can imagine what colour she would be. we can only do black and white colour with deep learning. We can only do pose estimation with deep learning. If we film someone from a few angles, we can supply it to someone else and have a pretty good idea of what that someone else would look like based on how it's seen other people. So that one picture, the computer will be able to literally determine what it's looking at. And so I genuinely believe, I don't know if you guys have seen Red Dwarf, was an old TV show in the early 90s. But there was this episode where they all jumped, there's an old space comedy show. It's pretty good. But there was this episode where they had photographs, and they would be able to jump those photographs and experience virtual worlds of those photographs. And so the way deep learning is going right now, as fast and weird as that sounds, I suspect in the next 3 to 5 years we'll be able to look at these environments. We'll be able to get a computer to look at these environments and actually contextually create something. So yeah, that's the thing, and I think that is me in regards to that. And that's pretty good for time.
We need to try.
Okay, we're going to try the demo live. We're going live, guys.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on to the stage.
We're going live! Sorry. Fuck it, we're going live! Sorry, guys. Okay, we've got a controller. And I'm going to have very little space to move. And we've got tracking, yeah! And you guys should be able to see that soon. It should just plug in the other cable into the same card. You probably got a different card.
1 second.
Oh, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Asa, for the headset, by the way. No. It's fine. Yep. Yeah. I'm going to go through it, it's fine. So. It's not going to be showing so. Technical issues. You just disable that monitor, plug it, and launch it. It should be fine. Yeah, no, but if you just say that monitor, if you use that monitor, like literally unplug that monitor, and yeah. That's an idea. That's it works. Oh, hey guys, any questions while we wait as well? Seriously, I did put 20 minutes aside for Q&A. Yes and no, you need to reopen the demo and reload it because it's quit out, I think so. No, you need to close it and reopen it. So press escape and then try and launch it again. And I will go over onto the crowd so we're going to get some space. Because it's inside out tracking, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Whoa. Alright. Load and reload. I'm still in the stupid Windows store. Sorry, Windows, not things. What's it asking? Basically just close everything and then just relaunch the app and it should pop up. So even close the mixed reality thing. No, you need to. It's showing me a different display over here. Sorry. I don't think we're going to. Oh, yeah, I think we're I do apologise. And my tracking's not working, but that's okay. I just have to zoom up. Oh my god. Give me a sec. Can you just go over there and see what's tracking still?
No, because you need to stay here, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't stop the room, so the standing is a standing thing.
So I'm just going to forward a whole bunch of chairs.
Let's just stay still and move.
Yeah, I can move. That's fine. We've got it. Yeah, okay, cool, got tracking. So yeah, I want to emphasize a little detail on this one. Also, if we have audio, do turn it on if you can, but it's not a big deal. Because there's some amazing sound. You guys can see that, okay? And I love this because it's literally actually, I can't emphasize enough about the donut flow. I'm just trying to find the button. So it's dark. I'm actually scared now. There we go. But the mist was a nice little touch. Dynamic flames. And this is this runs pretty well in 1080 if you oh my god, I've lost everything. Okay. It's gone, it's literally, I've just got my torch. I don't know, I've never seen this before. Oh my god, oh, there's the end of that. Yeah. Wow. I thought I did that 2 hours sleep. I'm sleep on tonight. Okay.
Because I set it up.
There's a movie theater downstairs.
I saw this when I was sitting down.
Right. So yeah, go downstairs and there's actually legit a movie from the 1980s about Nefertari, playing the twin with Nefertari. Which I thought was a really nice touch. And once again it uses that kind of global illumination technique that we're using. But I can't wait to see Nefertari in a GTX. You know, an RTX 2080 with the ray tracing element on, because having GI when you have a torch, when you have all the balance lighting from the fire, it's just going to be incredible. And yeah, and I'll be stuck again. But yeah, look. Anyway, guys, I don't want to go too much more time. But if there are any questions now or later, please feel free to ask me. Deep physical-based rendering, we are looking for partners who are interested in that. And that's why this conference is probably pretty good. And yeah, very good.
I think that if you want to try this demo, you can try it in the real room. So sorry. Yeah. It's not easy to set up. We are connected to the computer, connected to the monitors. Anyway,
thank you, man. That was amazing.
You're welcome.
So guys, now just a small thing. Outside we have 2 rooms, one from Epic Games and the other one from Quixel.
I think pretty good. Oh, right. Oh, I think we ran out of space. Oh, no, it's still recording.